Hey kids. Okay, so I've been doing some music recommending for you, and I decided today, based on a situation that happened at the store the other day, I was going to recommend a movie. So the guy comes in, and he's buying Super Troopers. Now I'm at home right now, so you can see this is a movie that I own. And I said, I really get a kick out of that movie, and the more I watch it, the better it gets. I didn't think the Broken Lizard, which is the comedy troupe that does these shows, and Beer Fest, and some other hilarious movies that used to sell at ASU all the time, but I told him, hey, at first I really didn't think it was that funny, and then once I started watching on HBO again or whatever, I started getting those quotes in my head. And to me, that's how you can tell when there's a good comedy, is if there's quotes that keep coming in your head, or stuff that comes up based on situations and that kind of deal. And so I said, well, the movie that is over the top for me with quotes is So I Married an Axe Murderer with Mike Myers. And he says, oh my goodness, I couldn't agree more. And I'm like, would you look at the giant cranium on that boy? It's like an orange on a toothpick. And of course everything's in Scottish, in spite of my bad Scottish thing. That's half the quotable stuff anyway, because Mike Myers plays his dad as well, who's this old Scottish dude, and is just hilarious. And all the characters are good. But and by the way, Myers' best film. Alright, don't give me any Shrek, don't give me anything, don't give me Wayne's World, which was funny. But for sure this is his best bet. And so the guy says, the customer, he says, oh my God, that's the movie that I met my wife to. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, oh, well, we met somewhere and we exchanged some lines from the comedy, and we both figured out that we loved it, and so our first date was getting together to watch this movie. And I said, oh, that's really awesome. And of course we spouted out a few more lines about it, but so I'm here to tell you, if you haven't seen So I Married an Axe Murderer, you really need to watch it if you're a fan of good comedy. And like all comedy, watch it more than once, and then you'll really get it in your head. So in the meantime, while you're out there, keep an eye out for the Pentavaret, the 5 wealthiest people in America, including Colonel Sanders with his wee beady eyes, and a special ingredient in his chicken that makes you crave it fortnightly. So anyway, of course I just wanted to let you know that there was a quote that popped into my head. There's many, many more from the show. So watch it, have a good weekend. So I Married an Axe Murderer, available at Hoodlums.